Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and honors and salutations to all you Akim out there that's laboring in the truth and sincerity, all right, without wavering. And yeah, the labor pains of destruction are getting closer and closer, and this is as you see the thumbnail, that's from an article from the Post, and it's just what it is. Of course, like we've been saying, and this is the things we're supposed to be preparing for, as much as as well as many other things. All right, and it's more. It's not just one. And Shalom, double honor to all the apostles, elders, and bishops, and Akim, all you sincere brothers out there, you sincere sisters that watch. Shalom to y'all. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, that's the spirit we coming in first and foremost. All right. And and it's beautiful at the end of the day, but we've been telling, like, shit's gonna tighten up. We in the time of the end. All the signs lead to America being wiped out. You know what I'm saying? Things are hell breaking loose. All right, so we're in these times. But now I'm gonna read a little bit on this article. All right, and the Apostle taught, seen a video he did maybe a week or two ago, going into how they, the hyper inflation and all that, going into how that's created, because all these things are created, man. But the Most High, remember, the Most High controls these devils. All right, so now this is from the Post. It said inflation spikes as prices surge 6.2%, most in over 30 years. So it's been a long time since shit got crazy like this, man. All right, and man, this is the end. This is definitely truly the end, man. All right, it's not because what Esau's doing, because he's a goddamn devil. Part of me, my camera situation, the thing is a little fucked up. But anyway, what Esau's been doing, this is the part of the plans that they've been doing, man. You see, and meanwhile, because of these shortages that they have, everything has a ripple effect, and these devils know that, and that's why. And going to the book of Micah, we hit the scripture real quick. All right, quick fast. Micah, which y'all know where I'm going. All right, Micah 2, verse 1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand." So here it is. Hey, to our Bible core, to all you Akim out there. So here it is. This devil, he's in power, man. Job 9:24, tells you clearly, man. And then so what this devil's been doing, they've been making a lot of these different policies, which been what? Jamming people up to the point where even with a lot of the workers, here it is. They know that there was a shortage in healthcare workers. What do you call it? The police and all that, but they still played around with these mandates, and it caused a lot of these healthcare workers to walk off the job. And it's worse than what they tell you. Never believe that. Esau never tells you the real numbers, man. There's always more behind it. That's why even like with that so-called, not to go too far off, but that astral world sacrifice, all right, because that was a satanic sacrifice, which the spirit, and that's the spirit, because we tell you that they're doing these things publicly now. They're not hiding it, all right? They sit there, and some people might sit there and condemn some of the stuff, or, oh my God, felt like we was in hell. No shit, okay? Where the fuck you think this is, man? You was just in another part of hell. You was in a deeper part you was in a more satanic part of hell, man. You was right before them demons, man, all right? But they never told you, at first they tried to speak about it lightly or whatever. Now all these other different situations are coming out on that. So Esau never gives you the real the body count, the death toll, and they want to keep people in a sense of bliss or ignorance, that where you don't know how bad things are. But things are bad, man. Things are horribly bad, all right? Just like this goddamn stand that keeps fucking up. But things are real bad here, man. So the Lord said, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds, because what they're doing is extremely evil, man. They're pretty much they're destroying the population of the earth, man. Especially our people, man. Yeah, Psalms 58:3. That's a good one, man. The wicked are estranged from the womb. That's a beautiful one, man. All right, and that's the truth, man. And that's the job. See, people get fucked up because they don't realize that the white man is the devil, man. They just think, oh, it's just a few. No, they all the fucking devil, man. All right, any so-called white man. I'm talking about Esau, and he could look like a nigga because you got tears out there too. They got the spirit of Satan up in them, man. All right. So anyway, don't mind me, man. I'm just trying to put the camera in a better position. But it says, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. So what they're doing with this inflation that they're creating, they're making, which they're starving out the people. Remember, they getting rid of the middle class. At one time, you had the upper class, the middle class, and the lower class. Now there's no longer really no middle class, man. It's the rich and it's the poor. So you got the elites that are, not even the elites, but you got people that are like millionaires or whatever, which are mostly these Edomites, these crackers, and a few of these heathens. You might have maybe a sprinkle, a salt and pepper sprinkle of niggas that are in that type of bracket, not even dealing with the elites. So they could sort of stand some of this because why? They got, first of all, they don't live, see Jake, when you live in the city and everything, you have to have, you're constantly going back and forth to the store to depend on, to get your produce, to get your food, get your meal, get everything that you need, your cleaning agencies and stuff. Now these elites, they got stockpiles of shit. They've been stockpiling stuff. All right. So they're not as affected at first by these first waves of these labor pains that the elite are doing. And they're doing this thing, purposely, man. All right. They're starving people out, just like with the jab. They know, like I was speaking with the woman in South Africa. She said, look, nobody wanted to take it because why? They were dying. So they said, nah, we're not going to take it. But then because the people were so poor, they started offering them certain large amounts of money. So that's what they do. So now they're saying, which they've been saying, but they doubled down on it, saying, look, the reason why the inflation or the shortages are happening is because of the people that refuse to get jabbed up, refuse to be crash test dummies for the government, which is bullshit. They've been plotting on this. This whole shortage goes back when the pandemic first started. All right, they set it up. They knew that there wasn't going to be enough containers, and they were going to jam up certain barges and everything where they're going to hold up the containers in certain places. And there's some places that want to ship out can't get in containers to ship the material in, and they knew this was all planned. You see, but it's according to the will of the Heavenly Father, because why? We're in a time where the Lord is destroying America. So now, again, going back into this article in the Post, right? It says inflation continued to surge last month, with prices rising more than expected at the fastest pace in 30 years. 30 years, all right? 30 years as companies grapple with a snarled supply chain and a nationwide labor shortage, the feds announced Wednesday. So they're telling you, this is what they're telling you straight up. But the thing is, how do they know? Because they planned this thing, man. All right, they planned this whole shortage and the labor shortage. You see, and the thing is, what they're doing too, which is another article showing you how desperate they are, because they want, you got to understand, this devil wants full control. He wants compliance, man. You ask why? One is prophecy. Why they aiming for the charagma, all right? And you should know what the charagma is by now. One is prophecy, all right? So again, this the jab is the gateway for the charagma. And why is it doing it? Because of prophecy, and then because why? This devil wants control. Whenever you branding somebody, you want to say that that's my possession, all right? You want to say that that's my possession, and I control it. When you have cattle, they put their stamp on it, so you know that that's my property. You see? So it's a thing of control and tyranny, all right? Tyranny, control, wickedness. That's why they sitting up there charging people. The inflation, people can't afford basic stuff, man. And then, America is always, dealing with, yeah, that's right. That's right. That NWO, the New World Order. And it's happening, but the thing is the only thing that's going to stop them really is the Most High, man. All right, that's in the book of Job, man. All right, in the fullness of its sufficiency. So right now, Esau got things to the point to where, it's hard, because everything that commerce, America, remember, the thing that made America great, especially with the other nations, is the fact that they could what? They could trade and they could bring, you know, the different trades and everything. You know, that's how they were made rich. That's why, that's the only reason why the nations that are left from the other around the world that are not destroyed are full when America's destroyed, because why? This is where they got rich from. A lot of these nations, they come here through trading and then they ship everything back, you know, all the money and everything to their country. They live like kings in their country, all right? But now when America's no longer there, they're gonna be like, well, who are we gonna, you know, because everything in America is based off of pretty much commerce, man, and trade, all right? That's why you constantly see on the highway, you see, all right, not because of what? Esau with this, a lot of the truckers said that if they were to try to make them get jabbed, that they were gonna go on a big strike, right? They were gonna go on this worldwide strike, and a strike, if the truckers go on a worldwide strike, that will break down the economy. America will be shut down, all right? Because why? Everything is dependent upon these truckers, these 16-wheelers with all these, you know, goods and everything that they import. So what they did is they started up the shortages. They started jamming up a lot of the supplies and everything, all right? And even on every level, like even with the price of wire. I brought this out before because I'm in construction. I do electrical work, right? Some of you other brothers do it as well. And you can talk to them, like the brother up there in the GMS Boston, all right? My brother, he know. Whereas you had a roll of wire that was like $30 to $40, now you got to pay almost $120 for it, all right? And the thing is that nobody has no more money, you know, and so that's just with the wire. Everything else is going up as well. Car parts. That's why now they're not really selling new cars. Now the new thing is, if you got an old car, now it's worth something because of what? The times are changing because of what they're doing. All right, and with the inflation, all right, and the hyperinflation, which is all created, but we prophesied. The scriptures spoke on that, man. All right, and that's why going back to Ecclesiastes. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to Micah. But let me go to Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter real quick. All right, all this was prophesied, man. So don't look surprised. You know, you got a lot of people that are, oh, I can't believe this. I can't, oh, it's such a, we told you this was going to happen, man. We've been, through the spirit of the Lord, the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we've been prophesying that America's being shut down. The Lord is shutting this place down. And he's making these devils do it to themselves, man. All right, and then a lot of these devils are blowing the whistle. And that Psalms, what, 64? Should make their tongue fall upon them. Lord willing, we'll get that scripture too. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth. You see? Meaning what? When you're a young man, you're supposed to be learning about the ways of the Most High, man, learning his truth, man. You ain't supposed to be just, you know, because see, these young men nowadays, which they're not even men, because Esau done, and that's another part of this New World Order bullshit too, the feminization of mainly the Israelite man. Now all of a sudden, all these niggas, athletes, entertainers, they all wearing goddamn dresses, man. All right, and dressing up, having all these crazy ass hairstyles. Dudes got fucking hairstyles like women with weaves and dreads, and that's wickedness, man. And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say this, man. Everybody's really, pretty much this whole world is a bunch of goddamn faggots, man. The only people that ever drunk that juice is the men that the Lord got in the truth, man. The real men of the Lord, the ones that are out here, like Ezekiel 9:4 say, sighing and crying for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. What happened with that, man? A lot of people act like we're not supposed to be sighing and crying no more. You know, because why? You got these complacent, sellout Israelites out there that's sitting up there talking about it's good to just follow what the white man says and go get jabbed up. All right, and Nate saying he's talking about he was poisoned. I was sitting there thinking, I don't know if he got jabbed. I said, but he could be having adverse effects from the jab as well, man. All right, because the Most High is going, basically, he's going to expose and make these dudes look stupid, man. Because the Lord ain't never commanded them to go say that, man. That's a goddamn lie, man. You're supposed to be breaking up from out of this world, man. You ain't supposed to be leading Jake to go right back into this world, and especially the partaking, all, you know. Yeah, that's a good scripture, Ecclesiastes 20 and 29. Especially to partake in this deadly genocidal program that this devil's put there. I mean, how stupid could you be, man? All right, Amos 5 and 10. That's right. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, the prophets, the real men of the Lord. And see, we're not seeking to be like, man. You see, we never sought that, man. Basically, we can give a damn if you like us or not, man. We're going to prophesy the destruction of the Most High, Isaiah 46 and 10. beautiful, man. Right, declaring the destruction at the beginning. So it says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So now we're in that time. It's not a great time. A lot of people are sitting there because why? They're in a fucking fantasy world, man. All right, a lot of these people are on drugs, man. All right, like the elder Tazion said, these psychotropic drugs or whatever. They on some heavy, hard-hitting drugs, man. Fentanyl mixed with bath salt, cocaine and heroin and everything else, man. Oxycontins, shit, man. You know? Yeah, man, is that shit, man. But yeah, these people out of their mind. They're drunk. They're mad, man. They drunk that juice. So that's why they're oblivious. Here it is. But yet they going to the gas station. You got them trying to go to different gas stations to try to find the cheaper. I mean, hell, I do it too. Of course, naturally, you're going to find the cheapest gas. But my thing is, look, it is what it is, man. And this is a good thing. These are signs. When you see America falling like this is signs that our kingdom is about to be established, man. You see? And they showed you in these movies, all right, predictive programming, Spirit Beyond the elder brother Inoch, he always goes into them different movies and clips with the, you know, basically showing, they tell you what they doing, man. Their blueprint's been throughout the ages, man. Because that's the pride, and that's why Obadiah said, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Okay, because they think that they're empowered. Going back to Isaiah, the 10th chapter, by my wisdom have I gotten these riches. They don't realize that they're just a tool for the Most High. All right, the scriptures say, may the axe boast against him that heweth thereof. All right, the axe can't tell the lumberjack what to do. The lumberjack controls the axe. So Esau, you're just an axe that the Most High used to what? To create chaos, man. To tell you, what was it, Proverbs 16:4, the wicked are created for the day of destruction. All right, if I'm quoting it right, matter of fact, let me just double check that. I just want to get the right quote. Yeah, Salakia, I quoted it wrong, Salakia. Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right, that's it, that links with Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. So these devils were created for this purpose, just to bring this chaos. Because you got a lot of stupid people, especially you stupid, dumb, which I shouldn't even speak about y'all motherfuckers at this point, you stupid ass, Christian ass niggas, man. You Christians are the sorriest, worthless pieces of shit, man. You're the worst forms of shit because y'all full of shit. You're phony as all hell. All right, you with that nasty agenda. All right, with the mixed up alphabet people. All right, you worship Esau, you worship the devil, and you're all a part of this world. You're everything that the scriptures say you're not supposed to be, man. Okay, and that did a number on a lot, and that's why these niggas are all fucked up because of what? That like the Apostle Paul called it, that plantational Christianity, man. You still coming with that old slave slop, man. The old bullshit from slavery, man. Look, the truth is out here. Ain't no excuse for nobody, man. If you don't receive it, it ain't meant for you, man. All right, then you gonna get your judgment, and don't think you tough, man, because the Most High gonna break niggas down, man. He's breaking this devil down, man. Esau thought he was tough, man. You see, but it said, yay. And the reason why I mention them idiots, because they'll say, oh, we're all God's children. What would God create somebody that he hates? Even though Romans 9:13 clearly tell you, Jacob I love, but Esau have I hated. So it tells you that he hate Esau. All right, Obadiah breaks it down clearly. Esau is these so-called white people, these Caucasians or whatever. But you'll have people say, oh, but now God wouldn't have did that. Well, he said, look, the Lord have made all things for himself, even the devil, even Satan. It says, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So the scripture's telling you clearly, man, what time it is, man. All right, and so now that's why you have all this evil going on. And like I was mentioning, I Am Legend, in that movie they showed you. And I remember years when we saw that in the movie theater, because back in the days with, you know, the apostles and the bishops and the elders, Apostle Paul would have us, you know, go to different movies and stuff. And it's good for you brothers, especially you had brothers, because you do things to form a tighter bond. So it's good that you watch, you know, certain documentaries, certain movies and stuff. That's certain things too that the Spirit used Apostle Paul to build us up on. We used to go see these certain, especially these meaningful movies. We would go see them, and you know, sometimes we would do certain document, certain like videos on it and everything, and then other times we just break it down, get the spiritual points out of it or whatever. So that's a good thing for you brothers in your camps if you're able to, as a camp with the head brothers, go check out certain movies or watch a documentary together or get feedback, because Esau been doing these things. He hide things in plain sight, as the saying go. And the scripture said, watch and pray. All right, watch and pray. So you gotta watch. The scripture say be circumspect. All right. So these are things that we used to do. So back then, when that movie I Am Legend came out, right, and this was before the Superman Batman movie came out, as y'all know. But remember, they had a flyer, a poster for the Superman Batman movie, and everybody's like, Superman, that ain't gonna, And then they had the gas price for it was $6 or $7 a gallon. I forgot the exact price that it was. Right? So they had all these things. Going on, and what would happen is people laughed it off like that ain't gonna happen. And then look what ended up happening. Now you got these crazy inflations, and it's only gonna go get worse and worse, man. And what that does is that brings more stress upon people, man. All right, people ain't gonna be able to travel like they got all these different mandates. They got the military that they're moving in the borders in these different places, man. Right, and then it's too expensive. People can't afford it, man. People getting chopped off from their jobs, left and right. Okay, people now it's gonna go back to survival, and then remember, I believe it's Henry Kissinger that said it: control the food, control the people. So this devil is on some shit now, which this is all prophecy, man. We've been prophesying, telling you that the scriptures speak about famines coming. That's your food shortages, and yes, it's orchestrated by this devil. That's why we went to Micah the 2nd chapter, all right, as well as various other scriptures showing you that these elites, the people in control of things, they're the one that's behind these things, man. So now you got it to where the inflation and there's other things, you got the dollar, which the dollar really is really shit. All right, that's why they're switching it to the currencies switching over. They want to get to the cryptocurrency, the electronic digital system, if I'm saying it right. So that way, when they put in the charagma, which is the MOTB, they'll line you up with the B system, and everything, whatever you do, you're gonna be getting direct deposits to your account, okay? And then that way they can sit there and bring more ruckus. They can sit there, control everything. Like right now, you got people that might have some gold or coins. They might have some things of value. They might have shoebox money. They might have hidden. So what they do is they're wiping away all of that, man, to where they're the ones that's in control of everything. And a lot of these people, these entertainers and celebrities, they're a part of this program. So don't feel sorry for none of these people, man. All right, the scriptures say don't pray for these people or nothing, man. All right, the Lord is bringing death down here, man. All right, and that's a fact, man. The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is bringing death and destruction to this society, man, and to the people here, man. 2 Ezra 16:19, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So hey, I'm gonna get ready to I'm gonna wrap it up. I mean, maybe Lord willing, I'll come back and do maybe a part 2, because I didn't even scratch the surface of the articles and the scriptures and everything. But the main thing is those labor pains are kicking in, and that's good. That means we almost home, man. All right. So hey, with that, I'm gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and I'm gonna say shalom to all you sincere Akim. Shalom.